And then I'm going to share my screen and give you guys this PowerPoint. Okay, so I do this every single time too. Whoops. Malala, lay down, dear. Please, just sit. Calm yourself. Okay. Okay, guys, so welcome to the call tonight. I'm really glad you guys are here. I know some are super busy. I know it's hard with kids and juggling and finding the time. The calls are important. I find I'm one of the biggest proponents of like what we preach at Beachbody and in coaching in general, which is just that those who show up go up. So the more you show up to your business, the more you show up to the team calls, to Super Saturdays, to events like Summit, you will rise up. It's about kind of connecting and that community. And I find just like in our challenge groups, you tend to notice if you've been in them already, that when somebody kind of goes MIA for a day or for a week, like it's never good. Like there's like 1 in a million chance that they're still doing their workouts and just got too busy to post. Typically something's going on and they feel like I was just checking in with people today who haven't been posting and, you know, I'm doing really bad. I'm so embarrassed. And so it's the same thing with coaching. Like it's that accountability as a coach, kind of the next step. Once you start to like lose weight and, you know, make those things a daily habit, drinking your shake and personal development, then you really start adding to that as a coach, working in the business every day and stay consistent. So kudos to you guys for showing up, because this will take you a long way in your business, and hopefully these calls are always really beneficial to you. But at the very least, coming together kind of as a team and chatting and getting to ask questions and all that after really does help. So I planned these 2 topics in advance this month, because the last one we did, like how to be successful, you can go back and listen to that if you didn't, just kind of like major tips to be successful in the business. And then this one about planning your month. And I wanted to do it now so that you know exactly how to do this for the month ahead in July, because you actually have to kind of like set your dates and like what we do with goals, reverse engineer, so that you know exactly when this is starting. So like 2-3 weeks ahead of that, you're promoting for it. And otherwise it will be a cluster, you know what, and it will just be a scramble, and you'll be trying to make last minute posts. It's not good for your marriage, your family, your kids, because I've been there. And when I don't plan and I'm not organized, I'm doing things last minute. It's running into family time. It takes so much longer when you're trying to do it last minute. So it's a really good idea to know where your month is going ahead of time. And this will help you hit Success Club every month. No questions asked. It will be pretty easy. So first, I just want to start with the typical things I start with to go over, especially if we have any newer coaches. The June promotion. So every month we have challenge packs on sale. A challenge pack is your month of Shakeology and your workout program, and we bundle them together, and they save like $50, $70, or $85. So it's the best deal for people to do. It comes with a ton of free stuff. That's who our challenge groups are meant for, is our challengers. And I do make exceptions. You're always welcome to make exceptions, especially as a new coach. I recommend that just to build your clientele. Oh shoot, my son just woke up. So these are, he's not going to put himself back down. I'm sorry, guys. Hold on just 1 second. I'm really sorry, you guys. I haven't had that happen in like 6 months, so I'm going to talk a little quieter and just hope that that doesn't. Usually he needs me to help him go back to sleep more than that, so I'm just praying that he will actually stay asleep. So, okay, anyways, so the challenge packs, the shake, and the workout bundled together, they save a lot of money, and you get 2 Success Club points for that instead of 1, so it's much better for everybody all around. If they just go on Shakeology Home Direct alone, which is silly to do because for $10 more, they get a free program and all that free stuff, then you get 1 successful point. So you always want to know what the promos are because people always want a sale and a deal. So this month, it's our most popular program, the 21-Day Fix, 21-Day Fix Extreme. Those are both $140. So a bag of Shakeology is $130, $10 more, they get everything else. 21-Day Fix Kickstart, 21-Day Fix Extreme Kickstart. Those are $180. And what that means is that they can get the 3-day refresh for just $40 more. It's usually $60 or $69.95 with Shakeology. So they're saving a good bit of money on that too. And that's a great way. I don't just say that to anybody. I don't want them to always think I'm trying to sell them something else, so I'm careful with that. I only say that if somebody says something to me like, I just got back from vacation, I've been eating atrocious, or this summer killed me, or Easter or a holiday, and, or they're like, I've got a wedding in like a couple of weeks. Like, how fast can I lose weight? I might recommend that as a way for them to see a little bit more weight loss faster. So I just kind of do that on a case-by-case basis. 22-minute hardcore is not on sale this month, but it's showing in your Coach mobile app that you'll send the enrollment emails to people as $140, which is a sale price. So I always I try it at the beginning of the month and just see. And it's really good because sometimes the sale promotions start a couple days early and you can hit Success Club at the end of the month with that, or they start, they have new things. So always check that out. I've sold a couple of those this month at that price. And then Beachbody On Demand Challenge Pack is always $140. So if you didn't know that challenge pack is that they get a month of Shakeology. Malala, I literally am going to shoot you with a gun. You're going to wake him up. You were so loud. Lay down. I have this big dumb dog that's our foster dog, and I love her, but it's ridiculous. Literally, it just sounded like 10 Marines were pumping down the stairs. Sit down. So the challenge pack is they get the whole 3 months of Beachbody On Demand, and they get access to all of our programs through that. So if you ever get somebody who travels a lot and they're like, well, I don't know if I can commit to this. Like, I travel for work, this and that. That's a great one to recommend for them. Or if somebody's just interested in the shake and they really don't want a program, that's another one to recommend because at least they can just do a workout outside. They can take it to the gym with them and they can do a workout there, like a little bit, sometimes that works for them. And there's a lot of news this month. Most of it's around Summit. We have a yearly event called Summit. This year it's in Nashville. It was in Nashville last year. It's a huge deal. All of our trainers are there, like Sean T, Sigi Kaleb, all of our top coaches. If you are a coach and you are trying to grow a business, it is where you need to be. It is a huge personal development seminar. There's tons of amazing clothing. And every time I wear a piece of clothing anywhere, I get challengers. Like, seriously, people ask me, and they come up to me and they're like, are you a coach? And it's just unbelievable. So it's so worth the investment to get yourself a $10, $20 t-shirt, or every time you complete a program, you get a free t-shirt. Those t-shirts alone have gotten me customers. So Summit's a great place to snag a few things, get some prizes for your challenge groups, and stuff like that. And you get to get the first access and dibs to the new programs because there's always a new program released at Summit. Last year it was Size. This year it's going to be Country Heat. So anyways, it's really great. You'll quadruple your earnings within about 2 months of coming out of Summit. It's guaranteed. I saw it happen last year to everybody on our team. And it's amazing. So that is July 22nd, I think 24th, 25th. And anyway, so most of this is about that. If you haven't registered for Summit yet, if you're even remotely interested, even if you have absolutely no idea what it is and you don't know if you want to go, you can go on to Beachbody Summit, I think it's Beachbody Summit or CoachSummit.com. And you can just click join, register, and all you have to do is enter your email and it's going to add you to the wait list. So you don't have to pay anything. It gives you a couple days to look into it, decide if you have the money, decide if you want to go. So that is a really, really good option because we have some new coaches on tonight. And I know it's on the last minute, but go big or go home, right? So it's still an option. And Summit, this is where in the last 10 days now to register for the tracks, which kind of courses you're going to take while you're there. The top 100 21-Day Fix and 21-Day Fix Extreme June Challenge Pack sellers are going to earn a spot in an exclusive Country Heat line dance with Autumn. So you'll literally be working out with a very small group with Autumn Calabrese herself at Summit, which is super cool. That stuff is really big for promoting your business. When you take videos and take pictures, you would not believe the attraction that you get, and your affinity goes through the roof. If you earn Success Club 5 in May and June with a minimum of 15 Success Club points across those 2 months. So if you had to have been a coach last month for this and be going to Summit, but you get to go into the Success Club party, and Billy Idol is going to be headlining, so that's kind of a really big deal. That'll be fun. And the top 800 Success Club point earners during the month of June in the following 3 categories are going to earn a Super Trainer photo op at Summit, which is super cool. A lot of the people on our team did that last year with Shanti and Shalene. And again, you make that your cover photo and people are like, I'm sorry, is that you with Shanti? Like, it's pretty cool. So that is going to be the top 300 diamond and above. So you don't have to freak out if you're like, wait a minute, I'm a brand new coach. It's okay because the top 200 new coaches are in that category too. And it's going to be easier for new coaches because new coaches are not hitting Success Club 20 and 30. So if you get some sales fast and you're a brand new coach, you could easily put yourself into that category. And that would be amazing. Top 300 Ruby and below. And if you didn't know, when you're a coach, you sign up, you're a coach. That's your first level. The second level is when you sign up a coach on each leg, and they don't have to work the business. It's simply just somebody who is signing up for that discount membership on the Shake. So maybe you signed up that way. You would just do that for somebody else. You people and your Emerald. And there's a lot of benefits that come then. We're going to talk about that next month on a call. When you hit Ruby, I always mess this up because literally everybody skips over Ruby, but I think Ruby is like 3 on each. And like, oh, that's why. It's an Emerald on each leg and like 3 coaches on each. And Diamond is an Emerald on each leg and 4 coaches on each. So most people, the hardest part about it is getting people to Emerald. It's not really getting the number of coaches, but people typically go right to Diamond. But also if you rank advanced to Diamond, Stephanie, during the month of June, and you and your upline are going to earn a Diamond t-shirt, which is cool. It's just a really different t-shirt. You're going to get one anyways when you hit Diamond, truth be told, because I got one, but they're boring and they're plain. They're not really a big deal. I mean, you'll be excited about it, but these are way better. So there's 10 days left because they're more of an elite group of people. And yeah, I already said that there's 10 days left. But more news because there's a lot this month. Beachbody on Demand, like I was talking about, when you can log in and do your workouts outside. You can do them on the go. If you've got a smart TV, you can do them there. You can do whatever. We have people that have gym memberships and they just go into that like aerobics room and do the 21 days. So the new Beachbody On Demand digital unlocks, that means that if you were to go buy the 21-day fix by itself right now, it would be like $60 and you would pay like $42 or $45, whatever, with your coach discount. Well, they're now offering the programs a lot cheaper. So like B25 is like $100 program. But if you want the digital unlock, it's like $59.95. And what that means is you're never going to get DVDs in the mail. You're just going to have access to the program through Beachbody On Demand forever. I mean, it's not just 3 months, forever. But of course, you have to be on Beachbody On Demand, which is $40 for every 3 months. So if they're going to be somebody using Beachbody On Demand, like it makes a lot of sense. It will be cheaper to get all the programs. Now, for you as a coach, once you hit Emerald, you need to be on the club membership anyways, which means you need to have the Beachbody On Demand. So it makes a lot of sense from now on, since you're already going to be on Shakeology Home Direct, that you get a program as cheap as possible. You could literally go on there and get the Master's Hammer and Chisel. It's already going to be cheaper. And then on top of it, you're going to get your coach discount. But with this, your coach discount is not going to come off until the checkout. So don't freak out if you don't see it earlier, because usually we will see it earlier. So the 21-day fix, Hammer and Chisel, and 22-minute hardcore are now available through that digital unlock, which means they can do it just on Beachbody On Demand only for cheaper. In case you missed it, our super trainers, Tony Horton, who does like P90X, 22-minute hardcore, and Siggy Kalev, he was Masters Hammer and Chisel and also Body Beast. They've launched exclusive new content on Beachbody On Demand. They do like workouts. There's all kinds of like things. So you can log in and try that out. A lot of people forget about all the stuff available on Beachbody On Demand. I tend to. There's just so much that we have, but you can check that out. And then if you're a coach in Canada, which none of us are, but I had some people from the Can't Stop Won't Stop team that were going to log on. And so that was kind of more for them, that some stuff is changing. But recognition, congratulations to Stephanie, because she hit Emerald in this month and she just added 2 more coaches, which is awesome. And then Tina, I was literally just going to welcome Tina and Jess, and both of you are on here, so that's awesome. Welcome to the team. I hope you guys love it. It's really an amazing experience. It's the best decision I've ever made, so I hope it is for you too. And then also now I've got to give a new shout out to Tina, because she literally just got her first customer today and sold her first challenge back, which is kind of freaking amazing. She signed up like a date. Okay, so then we're going to go into how to plan your month. And the reason that it's blank is because I'm actually going to stop sharing my screen, and I'm going to stop share. Here we go. Yeah, and that way I can show you guys my visuals. So, hold on. So, oh, this was a Success Club prize too. You guys get prizes every month you hit Success Club, which is so super fun. And I'm obsessed with coffee mugs, so every time I get one, I literally freak out. Okay, so tonight's call. Wait, I forgot my little, hold on, my little notebook. I'm missing another piece of paper somewhere, but that's okay. Clearly you don't have to be organized to make this happen. So you want to plan your month in advance every month, it's like a formula and for success. And the magic of it is in consistency. So if you do this every month, it's just gonna be like clockwork. It's gonna be easy for you. You're always gonna know what you're doing. You're gonna know it ahead of time. It makes life easy. If you're gonna go on vacations, traveling, things come up, you're already gonna know. You can plan your posts. Like, it's just easy. But it also ensures that you're gonna hit Success Club every single month. So I want you to implement this into your own business, and that way you can really feel confident and prepared going into your next month every month. So I'll show you how to do it, and you guys can implement it. So one of the first things you're going to want to do is go out and get yourself a whiteboard. And all of my whiteboards have come from Goodwill. So if you're like me and I started this business with no computer and I didn't have a printer and funds were really low, which is why I needed a business opportunity, it can still be done, I promise, because literally every single one of these, now some of them don't erase that well. This one's actually a good one, but at Walmart and everything, they're still pretty cheap. So get a whiteboard, and I recommend that you put your goals in the upper corner. So you can see for June, I put down, and these can be personal and business goals. So I put down, oh my gosh, you guys, I never hit record, did I? I did. Thank God. This is my pregnancy brain. It's ridiculous. Okay. It's scary, really. It's amazing I remember the call. Goals for June are, for me, like, I want to pay off this account we got behind me, get out of the way, and I got to find a school for my son, and I'm really late with that. I'll free up to get done this because it's on my to-do list for like every other day, and then I got to get my husband back to Diamond. So there's a business goal in there, there's personal goals. You can do your own mix of both. And then really the rest of the board is all of my business goals for the month. So my goal, start up here and put a success goal for the month. Yours can be 5. Yours might be 10. If you hit Success Club 6 last month, your goal should not be Success Club 4. It should be Success Club 10 at a bare minimum. If you hit Success Club 8 last month, I would push it and say Success Club 12 or 15. So you always want to make it so that it's a little bit uncomfortable. You really don't see quite how you could get there, but it's not so far to reach that it's completely unrealistic, because then you're going to set yourself up for failure. You're going to hate yourself when you didn't do it, and it's just not really a good idea. So for me, right now, I'm like, Success Club 20 is where I want to be every month. And honestly, that's probably lowballing it for me, but with how sick I've been, I'm like, that's what I need to, I want 10 for me and 10 for my husband, and we'll be good. So June 6th. So what I then do is you got to break that goal down into smaller goals. Otherwise, it's just going to seem like this huge big thing. And like, how are you going to get there? It's going to be the end of the month. You're going to be scrambling. So it helps to say, and this is literally part of the math of this with Success Club, is that if you set this goal weekly, so you know, okay, in order to hit 20 by like the last day in the month, I need to have Success Club 5 by June 6th. That's my goal. That whole week to get like 2 or 3 customers. June 13th, Success Club 10, June 20th is Success Club 15, and that. So I can literally track, because you've got to be specific, right, with your goals. Like, and then I know that week that's what I'm working toward, because I know as a new coach, I was just like, oh, okay, I have to hit Success Club 5 this month. And I didn't really think about it, but the top coaches, their goal is always to hit Success Club, whatever their goal is. Like, let's say Success Club 20, their goal is to hit that by the 15th of the month. Some of them do it by the 10th. And it sounds crazy, but as you get to that level and you've been consistent forever and you have that many people interested in following you, you don't even have to invite anymore. Like, you literally make a post a month and you've got like Success Club 50. It's ridiculous. So it is easier as you are in it more. But at the beginning, I would do something like this. So if your goal is Success Club 10, then maybe you do 2, 4, 6, and you can make that push at the end or whatever. You can decide how you break it down, but break it down and make sure, and then you don't freak out. So if it's Monday, June 13th, and you're only at, Success Club 7 or 8, you don't have to be like, oh my gosh, I missed it. You push harder to kind of make up for that lag that week. Also, I break down, hopefully you guys can see this okay, my ranking. So this month I'm trying to help 1 new coach get Emerald and 2 coaches get Diamond. One of them get to Diamond for the first time, and one of them get back to Diamond. So if you have a coach, that might be at the beginning, if you're a new coach, your own ranking. Like, I'm trying to get to Emeralds, or I'm trying to get to Ruby. And for me, I could write down, like, I'm trying to get back to 1 star and hold that. And then this will push me to 2 star. However, I don't like to do that now. I did that for well over about a year. But that's focused on me, and I'm more focused on my team now, because if I help you guys hit your goals, I end up hitting mine as a result. But my more concern is that I don't ever want anybody to sign up and need financially something, or I like your goals become my goals. They go up on my whiteboard. So I need to get these people here. So that's my personal goal for this month, is to help them. And then the number of coaches that I want to sign up this month, I want to sign up 7. That's a little bit low for me too. Like I said, I came back from a really tough month last month and a big struggle. So this is all major progress that I'm back here this month. So I'll take it. And next month I'll push beyond. I will tell you, not to scare you, but just in case you're having a harder time as a new coach, this is going into our slower season of the year. August was brutal last year. It's literally the slowest month of the year, or so I thought. And then we got into September and October, and I was like, oh my gosh, like they strategically place a Super Saturday there. They strategically place Summit where they do, because this is the time that everyone needs the extra energy to the rest of the summer. Because if you think about it, over the summer, people are outside running, they're outside doing activities, they're partying, they're taking vacations. Most people are very like, January 1st, I'm going to hit my health and fitness goals, or, you know, even kids go back to school, but not a lot of people are gung-ho over the summer. They wanted the results by summer, but then they're not always doing very much. They're reversing what they did summer. So it is harder, but it can be done because I did it every single year. I hit Success Club 10 every single month or more last summer. I think June was like 21, so really, and I was still a new coach. I'd been there maybe 5 months, so you can do it. But it will be a little slower in the season. So how many coaches you want to sign up, always have that goal, because the biggest reason to make the Success Club goal, especially if you're a new coach, Success Club is how you gauge how many people you're helping, which is what you signed up to do. You help yourself. As a result, your income grows, all that. But as a coach, I don't want to make this sound like we're not about helping people, because we are. But you signed up because you have a financial need. Very rarely do I meet someone who's like, I've got money in the bank, I'm good, I do not need this. Most of us, especially people I attract, because I needed the business opportunity, they need the money. What is behind this is growing a very successful 6-figure income. If you do this, you will. Within 2 years, you will be there. But the reason behind doing this specifically with Success Club is that your discount coach, your challengers, if you are getting that many challengers every month, they will become discount coaches or coaches. So because our people who are, if you can get at least 10 people into your challenge group, like every month, you're at Success Club 20, right? If you can get at least 5 people every month, I can guarantee you're going to see the people who are like the rock stars, and they're the ones that you're going to present with the discount coach opportunity or the coaching opportunity. You're going to have people who sign. So your business is going to grow if you are always continuing to find challengers. So hitting Success Club every month is a non-negotiable, no matter what level of your businesses you're at. You always want to hit 5 as a minimum. And once you hit Success Club 10, once you're an Emerald coach, you start getting all the free customers from the company. I don't want to go too far off onto that. It's in your Coach Basics training. But this is really going to help you hit your goals. And then down here in the corner, I then make some very specific little goals that I have for myself and my business. So for example, I have one last video for my Coach Basics training that I still haven't updated that I need to. So that's on there. I want to get a Getting Started Right document up on the team page so that any of my coaches who are trying to do a Getting Started Right call with their coach by themselves, they can just follow along with that. Although I did that myself. So let me tell you really quickly, not to go off on another tangent. When you're a new coach and you don't know how to do something, just go find it. That's what I did. I had no idea. My coach gave me nothing pretty much, and I had no idea how to do any of this. And I remember asking her, and she was like, oh, just go figure it out. And I was like, okay. So I literally went to YouTube and I typed in how to hold a GSR call. And I had tons of videos, and I sat there for 38 minutes and I watched Amy Silverman, one of our top coaches, literally hold the phone in her hand and go through one. I took tons of notes. And that, to this day, is the format that I use on my Getting Started Right calls. So, I mean, you just go. It is all at our fingertips. It was never before. Everything you could ever need is on YouTube from the top coaches who know way more than me. So, not to say that I can't add value to you or help you, because I've been through so many struggles in this business. I'm there. It's more that I'm guiding you and sharing tips and offering emotional support and things like that as you go through that stuff. But really and truly, all that stuff is out there for you, but I'm still going to get that up for you guys, so it's quick and easy to follow. And then I want to have a Push to Diamond group up that's running in July, a webinar that I want to do I do coach sneak peeks every month, but I actually want to do a live webinar for my team every month that you guys can plug people into. That's live. They can ask questions, like we're on there together. That's been on my board forever, and I need to get a new blog up because I hate mine. I also need business cards, but I've been holding off on that until I get a new blog so that the new address is on there. And then my free group in July, I'm going to do it different. I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to do, but it's not just going to be a cleaning group. I'm going to change it. So that's on there too. So those just kind of gives you ideas for things that you can put on a whiteboard and have that up here and look at it every day. Put your why up there too. That'll help you. And that's going to help you really kind of plan out your month. Then specifically what you do from there, I'm going to show you, is to get another whiteboard and map out your month. So you're literally going to make a calendar. Let me see. Oh, also, you can break that down then. Those goals that we just talked about, you break that down into your tracker sheet. So like if you're using the BAT, the business activity tracker that's in the back office, or that I give to you when you're a new coach, That's a great thing to get started with tracking your business. If you're using Google Drive, when you're using a spreadsheet Monday through Saturday or whatever days you work, and you're just making sure that you do all those vitals. And I've got that, I think it's in my team page, the Power Hour checklist. I still follow along with that like every single day. That's what I use. But then you kind of break it down. So I will let me share my screen again, because I just found this from a coach the other day. I hope it's still pulled up, and I literally loved it. It is how you can then take that and break it down. So let me get out of this. Okay, escape. Yes, it's still here. Okay, so I have to share my screen again real quick. Share screen. Okay. So this is from a top coach. I need to go get this and print this, and I will try to save it to the team page, and you guys can print it up too. And this is what she uses for her business activity tracker. And so the things that she needs to do every single day are in gray at the top. Those are the non-negotiables. They have to happen. And then any leftover time that she gets is going to be the rest of the things. So and you can see that she even put at the top the daily post that she's making. She's going to do her first one about workout or Shakeology, because she works out first thing in the morning, like Steph does. The second one, something about life inspiration or a question, because the question that you post, it can be any question under the sun. I'm about to post one, what was your food that you ate when you were pregnant? What were you craving? I can only imagine the responses I'm going to get. People love talking about themselves when they're pregnant, and it's going to get a billion people writing on it. And that brings up my affinity. And then when I make a post after that, everyone's going to see it. So that's when you want to strategically make a challenge group ad or some kind of ad, is after you've done something that gets a lot of traction. So she's going to ask a question. Then she's going to do a family post, maybe a food post or recipe, what she's eating for dinner, showing people kind of into a challenge group, into a day in the life. This is what we eat. And then, an invite to a challenge group, a story, something like that at night. So she's doing that daily. Then Monday through Friday, she picks her working hours. And I so suggest you do this. Now, if you're like me, you're a stay-at-home mom, it is incredibly difficult. Every day is different. Your kid might nap one day, not the next. They might nap at a different time. But if you have somewhat of a schedule right now, I would highly recommend that you do this. If you don't have kids yet, absolutely. Take that time that let's say 7 to 9 at night, you're going to work your business, or 8 to 10 in the morning, whatever it may be. And you're going to do that every day. So whatever or you don't have hours every day, but 3 days a week, you have these hours. So you put that down, and this is what you go through and you do. So she has the workout in the morning inspirational post that she's putting up to remind herself, do that first. She literally wakes up in the morning, has her cup of coffee, does her devotional, whatever, and looks at this. So she posts that, and she even puts reminders to herself. Remember to invite every day within one of your posts so people are seeing it daily. So every day there should be some kind of invitation. And I know I haven't even been doing this lately, and I saw this and I was like, this is genius. I'm going to start doing this. So even if it's just come join me or something like that, there's some kind of subtle warm invitation in something. Then the reading or listening to 10 minutes of personal development daily. So she's got these vital behaviors in here. This is just laid out differently. So this is a checklist. If you're like me, I work great with a checklist. She's just checking these things off as she does that, so she knows that she did it. Inviting, she has at least 5 to 10 people daily to the challenge group, because 1 in 30 people say yes. So if you shoot for 30 people daily, you're going to be selling a challenge pack a day. And I know it sounds like a crazy high number at the beginning. I know it does. But I always tell my coaches, start focusing on warm inviting people, really building relationships first. Don't even worry about inviting them to Beachbody so much, as just getting to know them, getting back in touch. They're going to start seeing your posts on Facebook. They're going to see the invitations. Take some time for people to want to join you. But you can start with inviting a lot of friends, family, coworkers, people that you think would support you. And then you can get into other people later. Then your messaging and your following up, as I posted today in our group, that's huge to follow up. The portions in the follow-up. You want to add at least 5 people daily to your network. I used to do 3. The power of 3 is 3 of everything, 3 invites, 3 messages. I have switched to a power of 5s document, and I've been using that for months because I knew I needed to amp up my business. So at a bare minimum, then I'm adding 5 people every day, and all this stuff. Second, and post in your private challenge groups and any open events that you're doing, like a challenge group sneak peek, this and that. So those are the things that she has to do. She's not going to bed if she doesn't do them, and that's a successful coach. Then any leftover time, and I can guarantee you she's doing these mostly every day too, but reviewing the breaking news in the coach online office, coach achievements, rank advancements, recognizing her team, who were the top producers on the team for the week, listening to a team call. So all of this stuff, celebrating a coach or a fitness challenger, you always want to post that publicly. Ask a challenger for, say, I really want to recognize you. You lost 16 pounds this round. It was amazing. I really want to shout you out. If you aren't comfortable with me sharing a picture, or before and after picture. I can just share like a post-workout selfie or whatever, and get someone's permission. But that's a great way to show people that people in your groups are getting results. More importantly, though, you are recognizing someone, and everybody knows recognition feels good. Like, it's really important. We don't get recognized enough for what we're doing. So that is a really great thing to do that makes your kind of challengers feel all warm and fuzzy. So, marketing for your upcoming groups, you know, for her, she's making a blog post, she's emailing people, you know, reaching out to challengers and coaches, all that kind of stuff. So there's all this extra stuff, but this is a great template. I'm going to start using this and just see how it goes. That's one thing about coaching is I'm always trying new things. But this helps you take down your goals for success for the month, and then you're kind of breaking it down specifically. If you do these things every day, you're going to hit those goals. So then kind of switching into a little bit of what this is, which is, lay down. You are the most anxiety-ridden dog. Okay, oh wait, hold on. You guys were seeing all of that, right? Okay, I thought I was sharing my screen, but then I realized, stop share. Okay, so I gotta do this really, really quickly, and I will, because I want to be done already. So this, no, just kidding, goodness gracious, July. So instead of doing June, I wanted to show you guys what July is going to look like, and this is going to give you an idea. You can look at these dates already for yourself, because as a new coach, I do not expect you to run your own coach sneak peek. I do not expect you to run your own challenge group like when you're brand new. I do all these things. So you've got to know when my dates are, because those are your dates. If I'm not your personally sponsored coach. So like Jess, you would ask Stephanie, like, hey, when's your next challenge group or whatever? And then you would know. And she's still with me anyway, so it'll probably be the same. But Anita Myron, one of our top coaches, I listened to this from her like a year ago, and I re-listened to it last night because it was a really, really good call about breaking down your month and how things work. And so what she was saying is that, you know, like we just talked about marking down your hours that you can work and then checking those things off. You start with the great things, the extra time is all the rest. If you do this daily, it will become a habit. So what do we work on in our challenge groups? If they do the shake daily, they drink their, you know, do their workout and they eat well, it becomes a habit after 21 days. And then it's easier for them to stick with it. It's the same thing with this. So the magic of Beachbody and coaching is in consistency. And that's where most people fail this business, is they do this when they feel like it. They do this when this is easy. I'm watching my entire upline team and all of that do this right now. And I even stumbled last month with it too when it got hard. We all stumble. You just got to get back on. There's always going to be things standing in your way. You have to find a way to stay consistent for it to work. It doesn't have to be perfection, because something every day is better than nothing. It's just consistency. So if you do this consistently, you will be hitting your goals. You will always be driving your business forward. So Anita Myron had a great video about how this is how she kind of month and how I tend to mine. That you always want to run three things: a free clean eating group, or some kind of group. I did a clean eating group for 6-7 months, and then they started to just be dry. Nobody wanted to do them anymore, and I switched to a debt-free group, and that's helped me get a lot of coaches. So some kind of free group. You can do a water challenge, an ab challenge, a squat challenge, or whatever. Then the second thing you want to do, but if the reason the free group is important is you are going to always have something to invite people to, that you're not going to feel like you're asking them to spend money on something. We all get like a cold invite. It's fine. Like, it's just like, hey, I'm running this group. It's going to be so much fun. Like, it's totally free. I'd love to see it. Like, you experience the challenge group. That's how they get to experience the challenge group for free. And a lot of times they will want to continue on with you in your challenge group. So especially if you can get them results in your cleaning group, which 9 times out of 10 you can. Then the coach opportunity sneak peek or a coach open house, something like that, like I run every month. I usually do it the third week of the month. I'm going to bump it up to the second, and I'll tell you why. Those 3 things every month you've got to be inviting to on your personal page. And even at the beginning, when you're a brand new coach and no one's going to say yes to your coach sneak peek, or no one's interested or whatever, don't even worry about it. It's important to post it. People will see it, and then they'll see it the next month, and eventually they're going to say yes. It's just about being present and being visible. Then you break that down into 5 things you're going to do for all of that. You're going to promote, and you're going to expose. Like, that's kind of one. So you're promoting it so that you kind of expose what it is and let people know that they can come to it. The second one is you're going to execute it, like execute your clean eating group or whatever group. Then, execute like you're actually advertising for it and getting it up and running, creating it. And then you're going to deposit people into it is the third thing. No, goodness gracious, I messed that up. So I was right. So you promote and you expose first. Then when people say they want to join it, you execute the group. So you run it, they're in it. Then the third thing is that you deposit these people from these things into your business. So they might have been in a free thing. They might have been and now they're actually going to become like a customer. Then the fourth thing is that you train them, whether it's as a challenger or as a coach. And the fifth thing is that BAT, like that you're going to execute that every day, the business activity tracker, so that you are tracking your business, your customers, your clients, all that. You're staying organized. So let me try to get really close with this so you guys can see. This is the month coming up, and I'm going to change a few things. So I'll just kind of move this. Okay. So for July, you notice that it is a Friday. So what I did is I backed because I know time for any group to be for I haven't always been able to make it happen. Is best time. I'll explain why. The flow of the month, if you can have your figure out of the first week of the month, that means that you're going to be able to be promoted for your challenge group, which means you're going to be seeing that. After that, you're going to let the facilitator know.
Hey, Kim. We can't hear you with the board.
You can't hear me?
No, when you put the board up, it muffles your voice completely.
Okay, I'm going to turn it up more. Thank you for telling me. Okay, so let me start back. Can you still hear me? Okay, so I don't know where you lost me, so I'll just say that if you do this, the flow of the month is going to help you really hit success. If you can always run your cleaning group the first week of the month. The reason that that's really important is because of the flow. If you have people in this group here, and you're already starting on your personal page to promote for your regular group, you're going to be seeing those promotions. And that means that they're going to know that there's an option for them to continue at the end of it. Like, hey, what's she's doing? Oh my God, look at those results people got. Like, that's awesome. On top of it, on that 5th day when you're ending, if you do a 5-day cleaning group, you can say to them, hey, like, hey guys, if anyone wants to continue on with me, my challenge group is starting, like, whatever, on the 27th or whatever day it is. So this will be like on that, what is it? 25th. So you can say, you guys get first dibs on spots. My groups fill up fast, so let me know if you're interested. That's a really great way to advertise in your group. And you can share an awesome before and after from someone on our team to show them kind of the results that they can help to get and tell them how it's different from a clean eating group. And really taking things to the next level. So then those people are now going to be purchasing here as you're promoting for your coach opportunity. And why this is great is because as people from your last challenge group are finishing up from the last month, they're going to see that there's an option to continue on as a coach and go, get that discount. You can plug them into your coach sneak peek, let them see, and they might then sign on as a coach. So it really just works well with the flow. On top of it, you have plenty of time, like 2 weeks to be promoting for your challenge group to get people ordered and hit your Success Club goals by the end of the month, and you're not scrambling. Like my goal is always to have my Success Club goal hit by like maybe the 20th so that I can focus on helping my coaches hit their goals at the end of the month and I don't have to scramble. This works really well. So let me break it down a little bit because this month is starting on the 1st. I know that on a Friday is when I typically add people into my free clean eating group because we're going to start on a Monday. So I'm going to back this up. So this is actually the end of June, which is why I need to know it now, right? Why I need to plan in advance. That I'm going to promote for my free group on Tuesday. Whatever that is, June 28th or something. I'm then going to do it again on Thursday, like a last call for my free group. And then I'm going to be adding people in on Friday. We're going to do our meal prep on Saturday, our measurements and everything on Sunday, and we are going live on Monday. Group is crucial as a new coach. Go into my file section and the faith page, go all the way down. And one of my very first files I ever added was a team call I ran for Amanda about I was rocking out groups. I was getting challengers and coaches left and right. And I did an entire presentation of all the mistakes I made, everything I learned, exactly what you need to do step by step. That will totally help you run your first group. And I have a document that I uploaded that literally breaks down. This is what you'll post. This is what your message is to people. This is how, because the goal, by the way, with a free group is that you want to ask them. They're not always going to do this, but you will send them a link and say, it's a totally free group. I just need you to go to this link, and it's really going to sign them up as a customer. It's free, completely free. It's just a free membership to teambeachbody.com. But you will see them come up as a new customer in your back office. So even though they've spent no money, this means that in the future, because you will find as a new coach, it's so frustrating, you will get somebody in a free group, you will tell them about these programs, and then in a week later when you follow up with them, oh yeah, I just purchased the 21-day fix 2 days ago. I'm so excited to start. And you want to clobber them over the head. Like, why did you purchase through me? I cannot tell you how many times. I'm telling you, I had the worst as a new coach. It was so hard for me. I nearly quit at 2 months because I was like, everybody wants me to do this for free. Everybody already purchased the program. It helps kind of protect yourself. That means that if that would have happened, if I would have signed her up day one as a customer, that would have gone through me and I would have gotten credit for it. So it's kind of important to get those customers under you anyways. And most people do it. That's all explained in my free group presentation and team calling documents. But anyways, so you're starting with your free group. So I'm kicking this off here on the 4th. I'm already, if you notice, promoting my coach sneak peek in here. This month, I'm going to run my coach sneak peek on the 11th. And this is why. Last month it didn't work so well. I had vacation and things this month it didn't work so well with vacation and things, so I had to move things. What I don't like is I like if my coach sneak peek is wrapping up on a Friday, but my new challenge group is starting on Monday. They have no time to order, right, and get in, and they're going to scramble. And they're not going to have a great experience. So if we're ending on the 15th, I can follow up with my potential coaches over the weekend, and the deadline to order for my next challenge group is on Monday the 18th. So they have time to join and order and sign up and start in my challenge group. Also, and again, this is all helping you hit Success Club then earlier in the month. So once the free cleaning group is going on, I'm promoting for the Coach Sneak Peek. And I'm probably about like right here going to have some kind of promotion for my challenge group coming up as well. But I put that here. I'm definitely going to do that on Sunday. Sunday night's a hot time to post an ad for a challenge group. So if I do that, all my free cleaners are going to see that. So if they missed it in my group, they're going to know like, well, this results are awesome. So it's kind of all about getting people to see things. Because with a free cleaning group, I advertise in moms groups because it's free. So it's free. So typically check the rules, but typically you can garage sale sites. And I get moms that are stay-at-home moms, moms that need this, moms that they're not in my network. And all of these people are now added to my social network. And now they're going to be seeing my posts on a regular basis. So even if they don't join me now, they're probably going to join me later. So that's strategic too, is you're adding those new friends every month. And then you got these people in the group. Then I'm going to be promoting for my Coach Sneak Peek is going to go live on the 11th. So like I said, I'm going to promote on the 7th. And I don't know, I might do like a Saturday morning, some kind of post about it, just like able to grab this cup of coffee because I actually have the income now, like whatever. It's the little things. If you're interested, let me know, whatever. So then the Coach Sneak Peek is going to go live the 11th through the 15th. It's 5 days, one video every day. I'm noticing that I'm promoting right in here. And I put my Success Club goal that I'm already Success Club 10 by here on the 11th. And I've got my promotion for my challenge group here. So also my new coaches are seeing that, the coaches that are in the Coach Sneak Peek, all that. The last call for my challenge group is going to be on Saturday, probably morning or afternoon of the 16th. I usually do it on a Sunday night. People are scrambling, I'm always following up, time, and then they're missing the first few posts in preseason and they don't always get as good of an experience. So last call is here. And my end of my Fit and Free challenge group is going to be on the 17th. So typically I would start a new challenge group here, but I'm actually going to start it on the 15th this month. And I hope I'm not overwhelming you, but preseason runs for a week. So I like the fact that I can have a whole entire week where I'm just going to post preseason now. That last group is over. People can, the deadline to order is here on the 18th, like absolute last call, so that they can still join me. This month, I've got Summit going on, so I'm going to be out of town at our Summit and pre-scheduling my posts for these days, so reminding myself that I'm going to be there. And then the kickoff for the new challenge group is going to be on Monday, the 25th. I'm also going to kick off Coach Basics training on the 25th. So if you've been with me before, you know that I run my Coach Basics training is always like the first Monday of every month. I'm changing that because the flow works really well to have my brand new coaches sign up with me and join a challenge group and start Coach Basics training. And so I'm now, because I've got a new coach who's ready to roll, and I like meeting people where they're at. I've got somebody that's ready to rock to the top. I'm not making her wait 3 weeks for Coach Basics to start. So I am now going to start my Coach Basics this month, like next Monday, is it? So I'm always going to be shooting for like that 25th or last Monday of the month is when I'm going to start it. And so if you've got somebody in the Coach Sneak Peek now and they decide to join you, they can get their order in and they can start learning the business, right off the bat. So that flow will work really well. And then anybody who's like last minute signing up as a coach or anything like that, you should be at your Success Club goal by the end of the month. Don't forget, you can still be advertising here last day of the 21-day fix day. Last week, the 21-day fix is on sale because these people can join you in your next challenge as long as they just want the sale price. So it's not like you don't have an opportunity. You can also always do another group. You can start, I've run 2 groups at a time so many times, and I just make sure that I pair up with other coaches on the team and that I'm running a week. I'm not running 2 weeks at the same time, essentially. So if you're trying to get if you've got big goals and you're willing to work as hard as you can schedule those puppies, those posts, and you can do it by running 2 groups in a month. So technically you always are, because I'm going to be having Fit and Free going on here and then the new challenge group starting here. So I know it might seem like a lot, but this formula will have you at Success Club every month. It will have you as a Star Diamond coach in no time. It will have you making the money that you want to make in absolutely no time. And so that's pretty much all there is, I think, to the flow of the month. But doing that will absolutely get you where you need to be. So does anybody have unmute yourselves? I can do it, and I always forget where it is. But go ahead and unmute yourselves and let me know if you have any questions.
Can you take a picture of that calendar and share it?
Yeah, what I'll do is I'll right after I end this, I always take the video and upload it to YouTube and post it to the team page so that anybody who missed the call can watch it. So if you never, you don't make a call, don't worry, it'll be there. And then I will right under it in the comment section, take pictures of both of those and post them so you guys can see.
Thanks.
Jess, that might have been like a whirlwind for you. Like, what is she even talking about? Because you're brand new. I mean, kudos to you for just showing up. It will make sense really soon. And Jess or Steph will let you know running your first free group. Like, it's obviously going to be pretty soon, but it's so great for you as a new coach because having anybody, anybody's going to want to join you in something that's free. Like if anyone's at all interested in losing a little weight, especially when they see a picture. I had a girl that lost 9.6 pounds with me in 5 days. And some people it's not majorly noticeable. This girl's stomach went from like that to that. It's the best picture I've ever had from a free cleaning group, and I use it now in my promotion every month because people look at that and they're like, "Are you kidding me? Like she did that and just working out a little bit and eating a little bit better." Hey, maybe I could do that, and it's free. So, but they get the challenge group experience, and people need accountability and motivation every day. If they have that like structure, if they don't go to a gym, nobody cares if they don't show up. The gym got their money, and that's all that matters. We care. Like you better believe I'm messaging people if they haven't checked in, or if 2 days go by and they're whatever. I messaged, like I said, a couple people today, and that is all the difference in the world. So, they get to experience that in a free group. And it helps build relationships because at the beginning, people are going to think, here we go, another person, it's MLM, somebody's going to want me to buy something. But you don't ever have to be that person. You do not have to blow up a Beachbody bomb on your page. I don't want you to be that person. I don't want anybody to be somebody that's just coming off as salesy. What you guys are is people who are working on yourselves. And as you are working on yourself, you share like something that speaks to you that day. You share, gosh, the shake is really helping me, or I love that it's helping my son's getting something healthy in and he has no idea. Whatever it may be that, got my first cup of coffee or went and got something on sale for my son at Kohl's, and I had never been able 2 years as a stay-at-home mom to buy something with my own money. And that was a post. And, so it's just how Beachbody is kind of changing your life and showing people like, this is what I'm eating today. Like I thought this portion control would be for the birds. I thought it would be nothing. This plate's huge. Like I'm not even gonna be able to finish all that, so like you gotta let people see like what you're doing. Because if you're visible, that's what really matters. Is if they don't know that you're a coach or they don't know, what it is that you're doing, then they're not going to want to join you. So free groups are really going to help for new coaches. And then kind of starting to plan your month out a little bit, and you'll work with your upline, you'll work with stuff and kind of get it mapped out.
Now, is there roughly specific days that you're supposed to do the free challenges, or?
Just like the first week of the month is what you really want to do. It's going to make your flow a lot better because then those people are going to see you again advertising for your regular challenge group. You're going to invite them to it at the end of it, and that way they can have time to order and ask you any questions. You can follow up with them and they can join you in time to be in it. So if you do it early in the month, those chances are that you're going to hit Success Club earlier in the month. And Tina's waving at me, but I'm not sure why. I think she's muted. You can unmute yourself.
I have to go. My kids aren't in bed and they're crying. I gotta go.
No problem.
I should say bye.
Bye. Steph, do you have any questions about anything?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I have to go too, but.
All right. Well, everybody have a great night. And we're going to do a kind of vote at the end of the summer about what days and times work better for people for team calls and stuff like that. So we'll find something that works really for everybody. But summer's kind of crazy. So if you can make it, you can make it. If you can't, it's not a big deal. I'll record it, post it up there. But thanks for being here. And I'll talk to you ladies soon.
Bye.